Welcome to Daytown, where the rain never comes down, though the sky is always grey. Empty promises are here to stay. Humid air seducing love to lust, sweaty palms on full-figured moms who fuck in between the zigzags of shacks with their babies on their backs. This is Greytown, where morality has no face, where good and bad are indistinct like the water they drink flows from the same stream young boys go to swim, love, and drown. But not to worry about malaria, plagues are only a badge of belonging in this community. This is Greytown, where the sidewalk is a safekeeping space for old people's dignity. There is no nobility, just hustle and collect people's lost breaths for respect. We live in death, and nobody really cries about it. The rain we are thirsting for is probably the waters that refuse to let flow when life is low. When life is low, and we may not have water, but fire is plenty here. Men are mistakenly set on fire every day. It's justice, we say. Burn an innocent man, put a ring of lies around his neck, weigh him down with another man's mistake, and watch him die. And then go home and recite Our Father after trespassing another mother's womb. This is not a home but a tomb. Get me out. Get me out of this crypt where dogs eat baby diapers for breakfast. School children smell like kerosene. These children stare with their yellow eyes and crude scowls. You can count each of their ribs. Mothers smell like their children's piss. Fathers smell like starched socks and sweat storing boots that will never get washed. This is Greytown, where unemployed men sell religion for an income. The only life insurance is becoming friends with the murderers down the street. Somebody's naked babies running with an unwiped bum. Boom, a car knocks them down. No death certificates needed, just bury them in secret. We still need her to close the gap of poverty and death. Breaths are not all from life here. This is Greytown. Next door lives the lady who makes unborn babies disappear. Sometimes they die in fear. Single mothers dangerously defining men to their daughters is a symbol of some unknown trauma. So when their brother grows into this man, his presence becomes a trigger. He shoots bullets with his deep voice that creates a deep hole in his mother's heart. And the cacophonies begin to echo in her eyes. He reminds her too much of his father. At 16, he is on his departure. Living in a windowless house, he wilts and withers like an unwatered flower until he dies and becomes something his mother no longer recognizes. See, it started with her eulogizing his gender with her ex-lover's absence, and society with the requiem at the funeral of this boy. We made him a compass of his father's mistakes. I am from Greytown, where the sun never comes down. I am from Greytown. On possible Fridays, we sit on top of the roof, smoke a blunt to numb the knowing that this is a soundtrack to unconsensual sex somewhere. This is Greytown. Though on possible Fridays we sit on top of the roof, smoke a blunt to numb the knowing that this is a soundtrack to unconsensual sex somewhere. Grey Town, where young men bury themselves in street corners. They sit on top of the street names like ghosts, preserving their tombstones. Their umbilical cords are still stuck to their bellies. You can still see they are still babies. But Grey Town is the anchor that pulls them down and buries their faces and eyes that are still full of the potential of rain. God forbid I die in these Grey Towns. But when I do die, tell them to burn my body to ashes to give it a break. All my life it has lived as a snack for parasites. But for now, I will smile and welcome you to Grey Town, where the rain never comes down. Though the sky is always grey, empty promises.